You know, TikTok recently got exposed for having a feature that can make anything go viral. Every social media has this. I want to comment on this really quickly. The people who control media control everything. They control what we are talking about. They control the topics that are on the forefront of our consciousness. And if you don't think that these puppet masters are pulling strings as to what they want people to talk about to perpetuate their control over our society, then you stupid as fuck. The easiest way to enslave a nation is to have them believe that they're free. So we freely use social media in attempts to express ourselves, and yet that expression ends up being tailored or controlled by the people based upon numbers that actually mean absolutely nothing. Okay, I have 1,000 people in here right now, but luckily my bank account corroborates the work that I put out there through the people that are watching. Numbers really don't mean shit. Expression means everything. Okay, there was an era once in time where we discovered how to utilize electricity. We were creating cars, we were creating things, and now all we're creating is post. That is slavery on a whole nother level. Okay, that's like, it's menacing. It's not just, somebody cracking a whip, and that's terrible, but you're enslaving the minds of people. Like, this is, and I think that one of TikTok's competitors exposed the information because they can do the same goddamn thing. Okay, they control what goes viral, but luckily what also controls it is money. And I'm gonna tell y'all something, and I told y'all this once, I'm gonna tell y'all this again. Before I had the clout for real, I bought the clout because I wanted people to buy into what I was selling because I had something pivotal to give people. I encourage my business students to boost yourself up every chance you get. Raise your hand if you took my business class, and we're teaching another one in the spring. You boost yourself because perception is reality. And if they're controlling the perception, why not control it for yourself? But see, most people don't invest that in themselves. Most people invest that in the drugs and looking cute and all this other mess. Bitch, you better do what these social media influencers do. You borrow the clothes and return it the next motherfucking day just so you can get a cute shot. What I'm trying to say is, you really control your perception. And when you don't, or when you can't, or when you feel like the judgments of others are not controlling it, all you gotta do is increase the numbers. Then you start to control your narrative once more. I'm putting y'all on game for y'all motherfuckers who listening. So fuck TikTok saying I'm gonna go viral. I'm gonna make myself go goddamn viral. Why? Because the numbers say that I'm viral. Okay? I spend at least 25 grand a year on social media, if not more, and it's the biggest write-off that I have on my taxes. Okay, influence marketing, engagement, all of that. You need all of that. And when I first started with my social media journey, it was hard for me to believe that people were behind the text that were scrolling on my phone. But then when I started to see clients and I developed a relationship with them, now I know Justice 5469, his name is Jimmy, he's a necromancer. I know my girls. Troy Michelle is only allowed to send me a paragraph a week because she talks too much to her mother. Okay, see, you start to identify the souls behind the scrolling text. But the archetype of all social media is a game. It's a fucking game. That's all it is. It's a game of numbers. And if you can understand how to boost your numbers, yeah, you might have to sacrifice to do it. Yes, you got to come out with something that's worth looking at. You know what I'm saying? And yes, you have to be giving some. What are you giving? You have to give something that is going to be pivotal in society and make a difference. And you have to believe in what you're selling and know that one day those numbers are not going to have to be purchased. They're going to be generated because what you put out there, you believed in so strongly that somebody else is going to believe in you too. But most of y'all don't invest in yourselves. You just want, I want to be famous. I want money. I want this and this and this. I invested in myself because God said I got something to give to people through you. So I said, well, I'm going to do the work. And he's been taking care of me ever since. And I will continue to do and continue to be. What are you standing behind? What are you going after? Do you really believe what it is you trapping? Because if you did, it would be no question on spending half your check on SEO. I did for 10 years. 10 years before I saw $1 off of this shit. Now everything monetized. But mostly, my millions comes from my website, spiritsquad.org. This should be an inspiration. Yes, it requires intellect. But more importantly, it requires you standing behind what it is that you believe in. And believing in that so much that you can put it out there, regardless of if Big Brother is saying, oh yeah, we're going to have them talk about this today, or not. I created the trend. Now when you see people even mimicking tarot artists, they're wearing the big hoop earrings that I wear, you know, pulling index cards and Uno cards. You know what I'm saying? I started that because I believed in that. And I would give you a hack of life. I'm going to give you a hack real quick because I ain't no distant, transparent God. Everybody on the planet is looking for something to believe in. Everybody. It does something to your soul when you have something to believe in. First and foremost, I want to preface this by saying I am grateful that you believe in me because I'm righteous and I feel like I'm genuine. I feel like I'm authentic and I feel like my spiritual gift can bring out the best in you. So I want to thank you for believing in me. And if you do, give me boot emojis in the comment section because I believe in you all too. Everybody on the planet is looking for something to believe in. You try to figure out why somebody's so passionate about dogs' anatomy. They believe in it. It becomes their religion. You know what I'm saying? Veterinarianism. It can be something as simple as construction work. Like you start to develop a passion for this and you start to believe in the work that you're doing. Most people who don't generate something to believe in end up believing in other people. I've recently started watching this show on BET Plus, and y'all know I don't have BET Plus because I don't be in all that black produced stuff. I know that sounds racist, but it's not meant to be. I think BET produces content that is black, and unfortunately that doesn't have a good stigma attached to it as of right now. But because of people like Tyler Perry and Spike Lee and Lee Daniels, like they're changing that around. And you know, I'm gonna start watching stuff like Baby Boy and Prison Song, which is my favorite produced Spike Lee film ever. Prison Song, starring Q-Tip. It was so good. I say that to say this. I was talking about belief. I was watching Trap Queens on BET Plus, and Tracy Dixon, do y'all guys know who that is? She's some pastor who is basically manipulating these women into giving them everything. Okay, now, she gave them something to believe in, but to their demise. But they believe so strongly, you ask yourself, how did they continue to get abused like this? How did they get slapped by this woman? How did she take all their bank accounts? Like, wouldn't you wake up at one point in time? No, because they believed in her. Belief is a powerful thing. And there's a class located on my website called Beliefs that I advise that everybody look at because that's what I govern my belief system off of. Raise your hand if you took that class and raise your hand if it changed your life. Because it should, and it does, and it did. Be conscious of what you believe in. Be conscious of what you're putting your energy into. Be conscious of what your passion is guiding you to do. Because you could wake up giving somebody else your entire paycheck. I had a client yesterday that said she was going into debt trying to pay for her appointments for me. And I said, well, girl, I'm finna give you $250. Don't do that shit again. And I gave it to her because I don't want that. I don't want you to be addicted to me. I want you to be addicted to the God through me, awakening you to the God that is within yourself. Okay, and that's genuine. That's honest. Like, I'm not here coin collecting. I am coin collecting because I charge for my time. But I don't want you to feel obligated to have to. This ain't no tithing offerings, girl. This is a service. And you can believe in the service, but I want you to believe in yourself more. Okay? You can believe in an artist, have her pictures on your wall, but I guarantee your picture better be next to hers. You know what I'm saying? Your picture better be next to hers. Okay? That's why I had that big ass picture of myself above my bed so I can remember. You believe in you before you believe in anything else. I say that to say this. We need to talk about money too. But we'll probably say that for the live tonight. Because I have to talk about money. Some of y'all fucked up. Money is not, and again, this is all spawned on me watching Trap Queens. Money is not the be all, has all, tell all. Money is a tool of convenience. You're chasing the tool when you should be chasing convenience.